Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have missing Daryl Anton Stockert, 35 years old. He went missing September 3rd, 1990. It says he's about 5'10". I don't know if they went by his driver's license or somebody else's description. 195 pounds. He was traveling from his home in Lakewood, Colorado to Riverton, Wyoming with some business associates to drop off drilling equipment. His business associates reported that they dropped him off at a convenience store near the intersection of West 13th Avenue and Wadsworth Boulevard at approximately 9 p.m. on September 4th, 1990. Why would you just drop somebody off in the middle of nowhere? Brown hair, blue eyes. And then he just went missing and nobody ever saw him again. Here's a picture of him when he went missing. And there was a John Doe found in 1998 in Rawlins, Wyoming. And that was on the way, so I decided to include him. It's 8 years later, though. And let's see. No height, no weight. A rancher found a skull, some teeth, long bones, mandible. A pistol were located. A 1986 penny. A 1986 penny was located nearby. But I don't know if that means it was, I don't know. Because, you find pennies in different places. So, the next one I found, 1998 also in Teton, Wyoming. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. 5'8" estimated, and he was 5'10". Located on a popular trail. So that makes me think that, if it's on a popular trail, they're not going to be there for no 8 years, right? So I doubt that that's him. That was probably somebody that died in 1987, 1988, even though it doesn't give a date of death. And this is where he went missing, and that's the other way, so I don't know. The next one I have is Silverton, Colorado. Estimated PMI is 2 years. So, not recognizable, partial skeleton parts only, no other information. 2 years. And from Denver, that's going the opposite direction. And the next one I have was found in Denver. And it's 2 months after he went missing. Recognizable face. So that means they would have died within probably the last 24, 48 hours if they have a recognizable face. 30 to 40 years old, which is how old he was. And this is only 2 months later. Measured to be 5'7" and 120 pounds. Now he weighed about 200 pounds almost. And it also says brown, wavy hair, brown eyes. But he kind of has a similar look to me. So, I don't know. Because of the similar look with the facial hair and stuff, I decided to go ahead and include him. And because it's not that far away from where he went missing. And the time frame. So I'm including this person. They were found laying face down in the snow near an exit. So, doubt if it's him, but I'm not going to leave him out. And this is the name is case file of that person. Estimated PMI says 1 day, and they were only 5'7" measured, and he was supposed to be about 5'10". They were only 120 pounds, and he was weigh almost 200 pounds. But I don't know. I'm not going to leave this one out. Then I have someone in Colorado Springs found in 1991. It says estimated year of death is 1990 to 1991. Height is about 5'7". That's a bit short. Found sitting in a remote area by a homeless person. Strawberry blonde hair. That's not going to be him. So, and there's some more information. And then the next one I have is 2001. Found in Adams County. It could be almost anybody. So they don't know the height, the weight, the year of death. They're not even sure if it's male or female. And it talks about where they were found. So, and then the next person I have was found in rural Clear Clear Creek, Colorado. Estimated to be 35 to 45 years old. Can I estimate height or weight? A human skull was found, and it talks about that. And there's not much information on that. The next person was found in Walden, Colorado. Estimated year of death is 1933. How did they get that? How did they get the 1933? That what bothers me. Skull was recovered from evidence storage in Walden, Colorado. It makes me feel like, there's probably somebody that went missing in 1833 that they think that is for some reason, right? The next person was in Commerce City, Colorado, found in 2008. No estimated year of death, PMI, height, weight, nothing. Human remains found, and it talks about where they were found. No clothing mentioned or anything. I don't know if that means they didn't find any clothing or jewelry, or if they just left it out. Whoops. And then the next one I have is 2009. Apache exit off I-25, Colorado. No height, no weight. A local rancher found skeleton remains in a wooded area. And the next person I have, Colorado Springs, Colorado, found in 2011. So it says multiple conflicting witness statements. The skull may have been unearthed from the desert, could have been Nevada, could have been Utah, could have been Washington, could have been passed around. So, yeah. There's no telling who this could be. So I'm not going to leave them out. Next one I have is Watkins, Colorado, 2014. And near full human skeleton remains found. 2014. I don't think that... Oh, found while irrigation workers were attempting to increase the depth of a drainage ditch. I don't know. I don't know. Can't really leave them out, can we? Earrings, sock, carpet. Next one, Pueblo, Colorado, 2017. 5'11" to 6'3", and he was 5'10". Found after a grass fire, and the remains were there for several months to several years. They don't even know how long the remains were there. I don't know what several months to several years means. How many years is several? We have a John Doe found in 2022. Ignacio, Colorado, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And a black bag with a human skull inside. Black bag, brown box, brown paper bag, human skull. It's creepy. This person was found in 2023. This is a long time after, so I doubt if this is going to be him. Human remains were reported. A human skull was found in an outdoor location near Wamsutter, Wyoming. Exposed to the element for extended period. I don't know what extended period means. So, I'm not leaving that one out either. Next one I have is Bailey, Colorado. Estimated age 30 to 60. No estimated date of death, PMI. It says 5'11" to 6'8". That's pretty tall. I really doubt if that's him. Size 16 Red Wing boots. Are the boots going to last that many years? I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know, though. 2024, Winter Park, Colorado, they found somebody. Mushroom hunters found somebody. In a very moist and wet area, thick, shaded, swampy moss ferns down trees, they found partial remains. So, that's a long time after. Next one, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 2025. And unknown circumstances regarding the discovery of the remains. So, That's pretty tragic. And the next person was found, April 28th, 2025. It's a different one because this ends with 48493. This one ends with 494. And unknown circumstances. And the next one ends with 492 and is unknown circumstances as well, right? So, and this is him in the CBI we looked at. This is him in the Charlie Project we looked at. So, if you have any information about what might have happened to him, maybe you heard something over the years. Maybe somebody's been drinking and talking. Your family member had information. Any information that you have, you should contact authorities and let them know. If it's hearsay, let them know it's hearsay. But make sure you write it out. I would email them. Make sure they have the information. I wouldn't just call them and have them try to write it down because they're not going to be able to write it all down. Probably, right? And if you email them, you can email them and CC a couple people. That way you make sure they, keep the record. But I would make sure they have any information that you have. You give it to authorities just to make sure they have it. It's been so many years. Who knows how they stored the information over the years? Who knows what they have? Who knows if they have the original case files or not? Weather happens, storage, you store things in different places, and plumbing, anything can happen. So I would contact them with any information that you have. Also, if you have any information on any of these John Does, please contact authorities with that information as well. Don't forget to pray for him, his loved ones, his family members. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.